This morning is the grand opening of the new Seattle Convention Center. The $2 billion expansion doubles the size of the facility.
Governor Inslee will join city and state leaders at a ribbon-cutting ceremony today. King 5's Angelique Hockaday already got a sneak peek. It's been a long road of construction, Angelique. 5 years, more than a decade of planning. What's it like inside?
Oh, Jake and Mimi, I got to go inside on Monday. Listen, it's impressive. The wall of windows here provides great light. There's these really rich, royal-like deep purple drapes that hang from the ceiling of the ballroom. Almost $8 million worth of art that's going to be installed here. But again, now comes the challenge of booking events, booking conferences, and so far it's going pretty well. That's according to Jeff Blazer, the CEO and president of the Seattle Convention Center. They already hosted 2 events last week before today's opening and have 22 conventions booked for the year. Each convention costing anywhere between $50,000 a day to $100,000 a day and bringing in about 3,000 to 4,000 people and generating the city more than $395 million. That's each event. That's before the pandemic that the original building had over at the Arc. But listen, with most conventions booking 2 to 5 years out on average, the big questions: how much more can they book this year, next year? And can downtown Seattle, that's seeing a lot of store closures, the Nike store, the Regal movie theater just steps away, can it attract the big budget conventions? Jeff says he's confident it can, and it will.
It's really about making sure that we create the inventory necessary for us to be able to do our mission, which is really generate economic impact for the city. And that's generation of taxes through sales, that's generation of jobs, and that's really bringing people to town.
Now, while the building itself is open, there is still some retail and restaurants that are still being built. I'm told the lobby, though, is for the public to use, to shop and eat. But listen, you can all see it for yourself. The convention center is hosting an open house this Friday. There'll be food, there'll be tours to just have everyone come in, welcome the convention center to the downtown area. If you want more information or to RSVP, which you need to RSVP before coming on down, just text the word SUMMIT to 206-448-4545. And we'll send you a link. But for now, reporting live here in Seattle, Angelique Hockaday, King 5 News.
Angelique, it sounds like there's a lot inside the convention center that really represents Seattle. What did you see inside?
Well, Mimi, the really cool thing here is that each floor sort of represents a different part of Washington. So level 2, number 3, level 4, there are these really big numbers. And inside them, for example, the 4th floor has cassette tapes and bands and artists, everyone from Washington. The 1st floor has a bunch of wood in it to represent the lumber industry. I won't ruin all the surprises, but those are just a few.
Sounds like a nice touch. Angelique, thanks. Can't wait to see more. Also, today's ribbon cutting, the culmination of 5 years of construction that faced delays, ballooning costs, and at one point a budget crisis.
Originally called the Washington State Convention Center, construction broke ground in August 2018. The project was supposed to open in 2021. One of the first hurdles, traffic. King County Metro had to rework 800 Metro bus routes after closing the Convention Place bus tunnel, which pushed thousands of transit riders onto city streets.
Then the pandemic hit, and the entire project was thrust into limbo. Construction, funded by lodging tax revenue, dropped by more than 60% when hotels closed and lockdowns went into place. The convention center had to request hundreds of millions of dollars in loans from the federal government and King County.
Last year, the State Convention Center was renamed the Seattle Convention Center. The 2021 opening pushed back nearly 2 years to 2023, and the $1.7 billion project ended up costing $2 billion. But today, it's ready to open its doors.